If you're thinking about moving to Monroe, Georgia, I need to tell you the truth. It's not what most people expect, and there are 5 reasons you might want to think twice. But here's the thing. There are also 5 reasons Monroe might be exactly what you're looking for. Monroe sits about 45 minutes east of Atlanta, right in Walton County. People are drawn here for the small town charm, the historic downtown, and the promise of more house for your money. And listen, there's a lot to like, but there's also some things nobody talks about. Let's get into it. Number 1, the commute. If you work in Atlanta, you need to know what you're signing up for. Highway 78 is your main route, and during rush hour, that 45-minute drive can easily become an hour and 15. It's not like sitting on 85 or 75. It's a different kind of traffic. You're dealing with lights, smaller roads, and fewer alternate routes. When there's an accident, you don't have 8 lanes to absorb it. You sit. And if you're doing that 5 days a week, it adds up fast. Number 2, the job market. Monroe is not Atlanta. It's not even Gwinnett. If you're planning to work locally, your options are limited. There's the hospital, the school system, some manufacturing and retail. But if you're into tech, corporate, or specialized fields, you're commuting, period. And before you think remote solves everything, internet in some of the more rural parts of Walton County can be spotty. Not everywhere has fiber. So if you're a remote worker, you need to check availability before you buy. Don't assume. Number 3, growth without the infrastructure. Monroe is growing, new developments are coming up, and more people are discovering it every year. But here's the challenge. The infrastructure hasn't quite caught up. Roads that were fine for a small town are starting to feel tight. The downtown, beautiful as it is, has limited parking on busy weekends. And if you're used to 5 grocery stores and 20 restaurants within 5 minutes, you're going to need to adjust your expectations. Monroe has the basics, but it's not the suburban sprawl you might be used to. Number 4, small town reality. Monroe has a historic, charming downtown. The courthouse, the antebellum homes. It's genuinely beautiful, but it's also a real small town. Things close early. Your restaurant options after 9 p.m. are limited. If you want nightlife, bigger shopping, or big city entertainment, you're driving. Some people love that peace and quiet. Others feel isolated after a few months. You need to know which one you are before you make the move. Number 5, and listen, this is true for all of Georgia, but it hits different out here. The heat and the bugs. Monroe has more green space, more trees, more standing water nearby, which means more mosquitoes. Hot, humid summers are a fact of life in Georgia, but when you're surrounded by more nature, you feel it more. Air conditioning is not optional here, it's essential. And if you're coming from a drier climate, the 1st July will be an adjustment. My goal here is simple, to educate and empower you so you can make the best decision for you and your future. Now let's talk about the other side of this, because here's the thing. People don't move to Monroe for the nightlife. They move here for what it offers that other places can't. And if any of this resonates with you, call, text, or email me. My information is below. I would love to help you figure out if Monroe is right for you. Number 1, what your money actually buys. This is the biggest reason people look at Monroe. Compared to the closer in suburbs, you get significantly more house for your dollar. New construction, more land, bigger lots, the kind of space that would cost you double closer to the city. And listen, as of right now, Monroe is still more affordable than a lot of the metro area. But yes, you need to move smart and move quick because prices are climbing as more people discover it. Number 2, the downtown. I mentioned it earlier, but it deserves more credit. Monroe's historic square is one of the best kept downtowns in this part of Georgia. The courthouse, the local shops, the restaurants that are actually good, not chains, real local spots. There's a sense of community here that newer suburbs just can't manufacture. Saturday mornings on the square, farmers markets, local events, it's the kind of downtown people romanticize but rarely actually find. Number 3, space and privacy. If you're tired of neighbors on top of you, Monroe delivers. Larger lots, more distance between homes, more green. You can actually have a yard. That's increasingly rare in Metro Atlanta and is one of the main reasons buyers look east toward Walton County. Number 4, the community. Monroe isn't a place where you're anonymous. People know their neighbors. There are local festivals, high school football on Friday nights, community events that actually bring people together. If you're looking for that small town connection where you walk into a coffee shop and they know your order, Monroe has it. It's a real community, not just a collection of subdivisions. Number 5, you're not that far from what matters. Athens is about 30 minutes east. Atlanta is 45 minutes to an hour west, depending on traffic. You can also get to Lake Oconee on a weekend. You're not isolated, you're just far enough. And for a lot of people, that's the sweet spot. Close enough to everything, far enough to have your own space. Here's how this breaks down. Monroe gives you more house for less money, a real historic downtown, and a genuine small town community. But you're trading commute time, convenience, and big city amenities to get it. It's important to go informed, not just excited. Tell me in the comments, what's more important to you? More space and a slower pace, or being closer to the city with more convenience? I'd love to help you find the right place, whether it's Monroe or somewhere else that fits you better.